Well, they say necessity is the mother of invention. In John Rahm's case, this could not be more true. After years of unsuccessfully keeping sweat out of his eyes on long bike rides, John had had enough and decided to invent something to keep it out of your eyes and not have to wipe the whole time. SweatHawgs was born. That's exactly how it started.
It did, yeah, solving my own problem. I tried every product on the market basically to keep this problem from pestering me, and the light bulb went off one day, and I had some of this hyper-absorbent fabric in my house, and I cut a piece of it and sewed it into a do-rag that I had, cut the tails off the do-rag, put it in my helmet, went for a ride, and much to my delight and amazement, it worked amazingly well.
And so now you're making this product called SweatHawgs, and you've designed it so that it's not just for cyclists. And when I initially met you, I said this would have been so great back in my paddleboard days, and I still board, but back when I was doing it at a higher level where I had constantly had sweat running in my eyes, and every stroke counts, so you can't really let go of something, but all of a sudden it's the stoppage.
Well, it's true for a lot of athletic endeavors, and even gardeners, people working outside, doing all kinds of things. We're trying to move into a space where we have something to offer anybody doing anything. So,
okay, so let's take
we
a
started
look at...
out. This is the helmet liner. We started out with this, and this is.
Here, let's hold it up here so we can get a look at it.
Yeah. So this is a product. You place it in your helmet, you hold it in place, and then you put your helmet on your head.
So at this point, this is not meant to be worn alone. It's not quite a beanie, but it really is to go under a helmet of some sort.
Yeah, we sell them to roller derby people. We sell them to equestrians. Primary market is cyclists. We also, based on feedback we got from people we had sold them to, we started making one that is Velcro equipped. So now you can get one that has a Velcro loop surface on the front, and you can take your pads out of your helmet and stick it in your helmet instead of your pads.
This material on top, what's this made of up here?
That's a aggressively wicking polyester. So we have hyper-absorbent fabric sewn to hyper-wicking fabric.
In this.
And basically this collects 10 times its weight in water, and then this pulls it out. As you're riding, it's pulling the moisture out of the front of the helmet liner and pulls it across the top of your head. And then as you're riding, the wind blowing through your helmet just dries the thing out. It keeps, and it's in this climate, it's very difficult to saturate. It's a really effective combination of absorbent and wicking fabric.
Does it dry on its own after that? How do you get the water out at the end of the day?
Yeah,
I mean,
actually it dries very quickly. It's the wicking fabric, the absorbent layer of felt dries quickly as well. I mean, it's actually has a wicking property too. So unlike cotton or some of the fabrics that don't have any technical properties, it actually dries out really well.
So, but you also, I mean, I've got this hard hat here because you do, I mean, I can see this.
Yeah, so I've got, we based on feedback from people, I mean, this is a little bit of an unusual product, and not everybody gets it, but we started making skull caps, the same principle with the absorbent material in the front and sewn to wicking fabric, and headbands, you know, a familiar format that people understand. You don't have to explain to them. And you know, in the meantime, we're trying to move into offering something for anybody. So my neighbor, for example, is a gardener. He was using a helmet liner in his ball cap, so we started making a little SweatHawg thing.
Well, can we pull
just
this out
goes.
here?
Yeah, it goes. You tuck it behind the little sweatband.
It's right up here, basically,
exactly.
on any hat that you wear. Yeah. And this is, again, not to go back to paddling, but I used to always wear a trucker hat. And the reason why is because it ventilated on the top. It kept my hair back, but it had that cheap foam. And I know this is not cheap foam, but the sweat would go up.
Yeah.
It'd ruin the hat. It would be done in a couple of races.
Yeah, but it keeps it out of your eyes.
You know, for the race, and that would be a perfect little thing to add into any hat.
It goes in any ball cap.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have that lovely sweat that grows.
Yeah. We're thinking it's great for chefs, because those guys are often wearing something. They have to wear something to keep their hair under control.
Paul behind that camera, he gets a little sweaty too. That'd probably be good for him, but we could talk about that later. So are you selling, you're making them locally, more or less?
They're made in Staten.
Yeah.
There's a sewing facility over there that makes all our stuff. And we hope to keep it that way. We're growing. We've outgrown one group already, and we're aware of other sewing facilities in Oregon that can handle a higher volume.
Where do you hope to be in a couple of years? Are you going to trade shows now and starting to show this off? This is all, you know, you're a home inspector by day.
That's right.
And so this is a new field for you.
Yeah, so the challenge has been to get people's attention. We spend a lot of weekends at trade shows and cycling events in a 10x10 tent, you know, talking to people, showing our products to people. We've tried advertising. It's pretty hard. We've advertised in some of the big bike magazines. I'm not sure we get much return.
Yeah. For
that, we've gotten great reviews. That's, I think, the best thing for us is the professional third-party review. We got really stellar reviews from Bike Rumor and 29inches.com.
Well, and that's what you get if you hand these. I'll tell you what. Here's my tip from you. Hand these out to the athletes who wear them, and then you'll know. Not only that, it'll give you the idea of what you could do better or not, but they're going to tell you up front. If it works, they'll wear it all day long and they'll swear by it, which will be your best advertisement.
Yeah, word of mouth, actually. We sell stuff online, and when people check out, they have to tell us how they found us, and then number one is word of mouth.
These guys on the golf course mowing the lawn here in the summertime might want to wear these too.
One of my buddies is a speed golfer, and he wears the ball cap insert inside his hat.
See, there you go.
There
isn't a market that's not for you. All right, do you sell it locally anywhere yet?
We sell them in the bike stores and Sisters. Trinity Bikes in Redmond. We have had them at Web Cyclery, Sunnyside, and Hutch's in Bend.
Perfect.
We've re-engineered our website to be retail friendly, vendor friendly. So we're hoping to catch more of those people as time goes on.
Well, good. Well, perfect. This is great. Again, we love showcasing local, fantastic businesses. This is one of them. You live in Sisters, and you're hopefully be selling all over the world and making them right.
Actually, we are selling them all over the world.
Well, see, there you go. What do you need me for?
All over Asia, Europe, and Australia. There's a wide reach on this thing already.
All right. Well, thank you, John. Check them out. SweatHawgs.com.
SweatHawg.com.
There you go.
HAWG.
Yeah, it's spelled just like that. MyWindow from Tethero. We'll be right back.